Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We dive deep into fascinating stories and uncover the hidden treasures and enigmas that shape our world. Today, we explore a remarkable tale that revolves around a simple 5-cent coin from the year 2015, a coin that has taken on an astonishing value, selling for an incredible $188 million due to a series of striking errors and mistakes made during its minting process. You may wonder how a mere 5-cent piece could attain such astronomical worth, especially considering it started as a common denomination that everyone has encountered countless times. To understand this phenomenon, we must unravel a series of blunders that transformed an ordinary coin into an extraordinary artifact that collectors and numismatists covet. The 2015 5-cent coin, commonly known as the nickel, was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, intended to circulate alongside other denominations produced that year. However, within this specific coinage, several errors slipped through the cracks of the meticulous minting process, leading to its unprecedented value. The first and perhaps the most glaring error was an incorrect strike, which resulted in coins being produced with either a double strike or misalignment. Normally, coins are struck with exact pressure and alignment, ensuring that the design features are clearly defined and crisp. However, in the case of the 2015 nickels, some of them bore the imprint of being struck multiple times, leading to a phenomenon known as double dies, where the image and inscriptions appear bulky, distorted, and rich in detail. Another significant error was related to the metal composition of the nickel. Mints often change the alloy used to produce coins, but in this instance, a small batch was created using an incorrect mixture. The standard nickel is made up of 75% copper and 25% nickel, but due to a scheduling mishap or perhaps a mix-up in the supply chain, some 2015 nickels were produced with a different alloy. Coins made with slightly altered compositions can create an insatiable desire within collectors, especially if they represent a significant departure from the published mint specifications. Such deviations, however minute, can lead to an increase in the value of collectors' items. Given that most 2015 nickels would never have reached the public in such a state, coins with unique features become rare, and rarity is a key factor in numismatic value. Additionally, there were coins that surfaced without proper quality control checks, resulting in visual imperfections, toning, or scratches that added additional layers to the coin's stories. Instead of being discarded or melted down, these anomalous pieces found their way into circulation or private collections, where their tales were eventually told and retold, leading to increasing fascination and scrutiny. The allure of errors in numismatics has always captured the attention of avid collectors. Coins boasting unusual characteristics tend to command higher prices, sometimes astonishingly so, depending on the severity and visibility of the errors. It's not just about having a coin with a unique error, it's also about the story behind it, the history it represents, and the potential it has to surprise those who stumble upon it. Among collectors, there's an inherent thrill associated with the prospect of finding the proverbial needle in the haystack, leading them down a rabbit hole of discovery and passion as they search through rolls of coins or explore online auctions, hoping to uncover a gem like the 2015 nickel, with its captivating backstory. Collectors are not just buying coins, they are investing in pieces of history, fragments that glean from an era, a minting process, or unique circumstances, and as such, each coin comes with its own narrative. Imagine the excitement of acquiring one of these coins, riddled with errors, and having it become not just a part of a collection but a centerpiece, a conversation starter, and an inspiring tale shared with others who share a passion for numismatics. The mere fact that a simple 5-cent coin can fetch millions reflects the complex relationship between value and rarity within the coin collecting community. The economic principle of supply and demand plays an essential role in determining value, and with high levels of demand resulting from interest in error coins, their prices can skyrocket well beyond expectations. In this case, the 2015 nickel represents an incredible intersection of mythology, investment opportunity, and sheer luck. The convergence of all these factors culminated in a frenzy, igniting the imaginations of collectors and investors, pushing the value of these nickels into stratospheric heights. Furthermore, the presence of online marketplaces and auction platforms has revolutionized how these coins are traded. Unlike previous eras when communications were limited to local dealers or shows, enthusiasts can showcase their rare coins globally, bringing buyers and sellers together instantly. This phenomenon not only creates opportunities to negotiate higher prices but also fuels the competitiveness among collectors who are eager to own stunning pieces, no matter the cost. The story of the 2015 P5-cent coin also hints at the evolving landscape of storytelling in the collector's world. Each coin has a unique history to share, and digging deep into its narrative can envelop one in a tapestry of moments and memories as coins pass between hands, generations, and time. Thus, while the financial aspect of the 2015 P-nickel's value is impressive, the emotional connections formed through collecting and possessing coins that possess extraordinary characteristics can be profound, distilling a sense of pride, achievement, and excitement among holders. Consequently, that unique 5-cent coin embodies more than mere monetary value. It signifies a convergence of art, history, culture, and human passion, echoing a timeless narrative. In the realm of coin collecting, it is the eras and the stories behind them that often spark interest and excitement, and the 2015 P-nickel is a prime example of how imperfections in what should have been ordinary currency have morphed into an extraordinary phenomenon. This captivating confluence of events, when mishaps become milestones, provides endless inspiration, cultivating a community that thrives on knowledge, curiosity, and storytelling. As we untangle the mysteries surrounding the coveted 2015 P-nickels, it becomes abundantly clear that the allure of rarity, the significance of eras, and the unyielding passion of collectors create an intricate web that makes such pieces all the more desirable. The delightful realization that great potential lies hidden within the numbers is emblematic of the broader human experience, reminding us that within each of us lies the potential for imperfection to translate into significance and value over time. As we close on this extraordinary narrative, it's essential to recognize that the world of numismatics is a gateway to understanding not only currency but also the fascinating intersection of history, artistry, and human striving. Coins, with their stories, eras, and errant paths to financial worth, teach us much about the structures we forge around material value, identities, and cultural narratives. It is within these seemingly mundane items that a treasure trove of opportunities lies waiting to be discovered and appreciated, which is why we invite you to continue your journey with us through the captivating world of coins and collectibles, exploring further tales of wonder waiting just around the corner. Thank you for joining us today in exploring the remarkable saga of the 2015 P5-cent coin and its extraordinary journey from a simple minting error to a minted marvel worth millions. Stay curious, stay passionate, and keep searching for the hidden stories all around you. Next 2012 P5-cent USA coin, we delve into the fascinating world of collectibles and uncover the stories behind some of the most intriguing treasures out there. Today, we bring you an astonishing story about a seemingly ordinary 5-cent coin from the year 2012, which has garnered an extraordinary value of $182 million due to a series of errors and mistakes that elevate it from the commonplace into the realm of numismatic legend. This story is not just about a coin, it's about the unexpected twists of fortune and the intricate details that can make an object of minimal monetary value become the centerpiece of a collection worth millions, creating a ripple effect within the vast community of collectors and enthusiasts around the world. Such remarkable valuation for a coin that literally has 5 cents engraved on it makes one ponder how exactly this transformation occurs. The tale begins with the typical life cycle of a US nickel, the type that many of us have encountered countless times in our pockets, our wallets, or even lodged between car seats. Produced by the Philadelphia Mint, the 2012 P-nickel was created as part of the regular annual coinage that is delved into circulation to fulfill everyday transactions. However, within this batch of coins lay unique discrepancies that, unbeknownst to the mint workers at the time, would set the stage for an astounding narrative of value and rarity that collectors would feverishly pursue. The first of these errors stemmed from the striking process, where a number of coins experienced misalignment during their production. Under normal circumstances, each die strike creates a crisp and uniform image on the coin, but errors like a misaligned strike can result in the design being partly obscured or out of position, creating a strong visual impact. In the case of the 2012 P nickel, a distinct proportion of coins emerged from the mint displaying such striking faults, leading to a phenomenon known as off-center strikes. These off-center nickels possess a unique aesthetic, with portions of the design missing or appearing asymmetrically, marking them as inherently different from the standard product of the mint and invoking interest and intrigue among collectors. Additionally, there were instances where coins exhibited what collectors refer to as double dies, a situation wherein the die used to stamp the image onto the nickel was inadvertently mispositioned, allowing for an overlapping imprint that gave rise to a depth and texture in the design that contrasted strikingly with the typical nickel. These varieties form captivating narratives within the collection circles, sparking debates about rarity and the potential values they can accrue. Moreover, one of the most notable errors with the 2012 P nickels involved variations in metal composition. The standard nickel consists of 75% copper and 25% nickel, but due to an error in the alloy mix during that minuscule production batch, several coins were minted using an incorrect ratio, causing them to be denser and substantially different in weight and feel. Such discrepancies can not only cause curiosity among enthusiasts but can also bring about further layers of complexity in valuation, as collectors hunt for the elusive coins that embody these fascinating traits. When a coin is unintentionally manufactured with a different chemical makeup, it enters the realm of error coins, a category highly sought after and often commanding exorbitant prices due to their substantial rarity. These unique characteristics create the conditions necessary for what could be called a perfect storm in the realm of collectibles, an item with defects that enhance its distinction and aesthetic appeal, coupled with a narrative steeped in history and serendipity. As word began to get out about the rare nickels from the 2012 minting, both amateur and seasoned collectors started waking up to their collector's value and rarity as they dug into rolls of coins, hoping to uncover one of these mystical 5-cent treasures laden with extraordinary stories. Each find would lead to a rush of excitement as the discovery of an error coin is not just an acquisition. It's a piece of history that resonates with past minting mishaps that collectors' passions often revel in. The unfolding tale of the 2012 P nickel doesn't simply revolve around its errors and their subsequent value. Instead, it exemplifies a broader narrative within the collecting community, where tales of journey, discovery, and passion intertwine. Owning such a coin means possessing more than an object worth a lot on the market. It symbolizes the convergence of human error with the beauty of craftsmanship and the immense potential hidden within the mundane. Indeed, as collectors and investors began identifying these rare varieties, a burgeoning interest took form, and many turned their focus toward the hunt for the unwittingly marred nickels that had somehow slipped into circulation, adding an electrifying layer of thrill to the collectible marketplace. The rise in demand observed through auction platforms and online marketplaces reveals the influential role of the internet in the world of numismatics, opening avenues for enhanced visibility and incurable enthusiasm among enthusiasts. Gone are the days when collectors solely depended on local coin shops or shows. Now they can browse through countless listings, view high-quality images of error coins from the comfort of their own homes, and make swift purchases via online transactions. This accessibility allows enthusiasts to remain knowledgeable and engaged with current market trends, as bidding wars and strategic buying create an atmosphere of frenzied excitement that propels the values of prized coins, such as the 2012 P 5-cent nickel, ever higher. The fact that these coins, marred with errors, found themselves on such a climactic trajectory of valuation exemplifies the volatile intersection of curiosity, demand, and collectors' psychology. The possibilities that arise from owning an item of such rarity, coupled with an emotional connection to the history it embodies, turn casual collectors into lifelong aficionados, creating communities built on shared passions and pursuit of discovery. At the crux of these evolving trends lies the realization that modern numismatics have become somewhat of a speculative market, where the values of assets can shift rapidly and unpredictably based on trends, narratives, and varying interest levels. The allure of potential profit, combined with an enthusiasm for collecting history, drives collectors toward active participation in this dynamic realm, where even the most unassuming 5-cent coins can turn into monumental treasures. Many see the 2012 nickel as a reflection of that very journey, as it evolved from an innocuous minting error to a coveted collectible, teaching us all an integral lesson about the world of value and perception. As people share stories about their experiences hunting for rare finds, they share tips and advice on how to identify error coins while educating themselves and others about the historical aspects of those items. Within the community, these experiences foster relationships that encourage further exploration and collective growth, bringing together people from all walks of life unified by their collective fascination with the stories that coins can tell. The 2012 5-cent coin has since become a symbol of the unpredictable nature of fate, one that binds together humanity, history, and storytelling through the uniformity of metal and design, turning ordinary coins into extraordinary artifacts. The exponential rise in demand and appreciation for these nickels can largely be traced back to their uncanny ability to evoke curiosity and intrigue. Collectors are not merely investing in commodities, they are investing in pieces of history that embody moments of serendipity and craftsmanship that show the essence of what it means to be human. Over time, this quirky little coin embodies a journey that resonates with echoes of past minting adventures while inviting inquiries for future possibilities. As we wrap up our exploration of the 2012 nickel, it's crucial to acknowledge how relationships between monetary value and the items we hold dear can ripple through the fabric of our lives. Each coin epitomizes a unique chapter woven into the larger tapestry of human experience, reminding us that beauty and worth can reside in the most unexpected places. So, whether you're a seasoned collector on the hunt for your next great find or simply someone curious about the world of coins, may this tale of the extraordinary 2012 5-cent nickel inspire you to keep searching, keep learning, and keep uncovering the curiosities that lie both beneath the surface and deep within human stories. We appreciate you joining us in today's exploration, and we encourage you to stay tuned for our future content, where we unveil more captivating narratives from the astonishing world of collectibles, history, and unexpected marvels waiting to be revealed. Keep your eyes peeled for the treasures that might just be lying in plain sight, because in the context of numismatics, every coin has a story, and the adventure lies in discovering its journey. Thank you for being a part of our exploration today, and until next time, stay curious and keep seeking the extraordinary in the ordinary. Last 2003 1-cent USA coin, we dive into the intriguing world of collectibles and unearth fascinating stories that often lie hidden beneath the surface. Today, we have an incredible tale to share about a seemingly ordinary 5-cent coin from the year 2003, a coin that has skyrocketed in value to a staggering $132 million due to a series of errors and mistakes during its minting process, making it highly sought after by collectors around the globe. You might wonder how a run-of-the-mill nickel could achieve such astronomical worth, especially considering that it started its journey as a common, everyday currency that many of us have had in our pockets or wallets at one point or another. The story of the 2003 nickel unravels a remarkable scenario where a string of unfortunate mishaps, unforeseen circumstances, and sheer luck transformed a simple coin into an object of profound value and interest, illustrating the dynamic intersection of rarity, human error, and demand within the numismatic community. The 2003 5-cent coin, produced in Philadelphia, was part of the United States Mint's regular annual coinage, intended to circulate alongside other denominations and serve the everyday needs of consumers. However, unbeknownst to the Mint workers at that time, a variety of striking errors slipped through the cracks of the production process, igniting a wildfire of interest in these nickels once their unique characteristics began to draw attention from collectors and numismatists. One of the first notable errors associated with the 2003 nickel pertains to misaligned strikes during the minting process. In standard coin production, dies are aligned with precise accuracy to produce a clear and uniform imprint on each coin. However, a subset of the 2003 nickels was inadvertently struck off-center, resulting in a truly captivating visual presentation that deviated strikingly from the expected design. Instead of the typical centered image of Thomas Jefferson, some of these nickels exhibit a lopsided imprint, with parts of the design missing or shifted to one side. This unique defect not only alters the appearance of the coin but creates an aesthetically appealing piece that collectors are drawn to due to its dramatic deviation from the standard issue, adding to its perceived value as a collectible and historical artifact. Another critical error that emerged from this production year relates to die deterioration and an array of interesting varieties that arose from it. With high levels of wear and tear on the dies used to strike these coins, a phenomenon called die chips occurred, leading to small pieces breaking away during the minting process. This resulted in coins with unusual markings or features, such as raised areas resembling design elements that were not part of the original design. Collectors often refer to these distinctive characteristics as die varieties, and those few coins that exhibit significant die defects stand out in collections, garnering elevated interest and appreciation among numismatists. The rarity of these era coins, especially those that possess notable die features, contributes to their skyrocketing prices, as collectors appreciate the uniqueness and history behind each piece. Adding to the complexity, there were also instances of the composition mix-up observed during the minting of the 2003 P nickels. The standard nickel is enshrined in law to be comprised of 75% copper and 25% nickel, but a strange confluence of production oversights led to a limited number of these nickels being minted with incorrect metallic contents. In this situation, a small batch of 5-cent coins came out with a unique alloy blend that deviated from the expected formula, resulting in slight differences in weight, tone, and even wear over time. Era coins with variations in metal composition are highly prized among collectors, as they are incredibly rare and signal the potential for discovering a mint-state variant that has become an enigma in the numismatic community. With collectors always in hot pursuit of era coins, these uniquely minted nickels encapsulated even greater allure, becoming objects of fascination steeped in their remarkable narratives. Additionally, there were also coins that managed to weave through the quality control checks with unsightly surface blemishes or toning, which made their way into circulation rather than being examined in detail before release. Such imperfections, be they scratches, spots, or discolorations, add another layer of intrigue to the coins, as collectors appreciate the full spectrum of the coin's history, from its production errors to its journey after leaving the mint. Coins that emerge with surface flaws not only embody the imperfections of minting but resonate with stories shared in the community, shaping a culture of curiosity and collective exploration among enthusiasts who cherish history, rarity, and narratives. The possibility of finding such a coin, well-preserved yet unique in its character, has the potential to evoke a sense of excitement for collectors scouring through loose change or rolls of coins, hoping to discover the next significant piece that could elevate their collections above the traditional scope of coinage. As whispers regarding the existence of the rare 2003 P nickels began circulating in numismatic circles, a frenzy ensued among collectors eager to uncover era coins that could redefine their collections. What began as a simple interest in acquiring pieces with historical significance blossomed into an obsession with tracking down and documenting these rare varieties, resulting in an impressive surge in demand that consequently spiked their market value. Collectors became increasingly diligent in their search, keeping a keen eye out for misaligned strikes, die varieties, and anomalies that could manifest in circulation, thus turning the hunt for a 2003 P nickel into a thrilling expedition fraught with anticipation. Over time, the allure of these era coins was further amplified by the rise of online marketplaces and social media, where enthusiasts could confidently share their findings and engage in discussions that highlighted the importance of each piece, further elevating the status of coins that showcased extraordinary traits. Platforms such as eBay, Instagram, and dedicated coin forums became hubs for collective discovery and exchange of knowledge, allowing for shared experiences and insights that transformed the coin collecting landscape. As seasoned collectors offered tips and resources on how to identify era coins and assess their values in a fluctuating market, newer collectors were drawn to the world of numismatics like moths to a flame, eager to explore this rich tapestry of history and possibility. The interconnectivity of this community not only placed the 2003 P nickel at the forefront of numismatic discussions but also contributed to an ongoing narrative about the power of human curiosity and passion for historical artifacts, where every coin told a story waiting to be uncovered. The emergence of auction houses that specialize in rare coin sales has also played a significant role in illuminating the escapades of the 2003 P 5-cent nickel, providing a platform where remarkable examples can fetch astounding prices. As collectors began to realize the potential for acquiring era coins, prices for the 2003 P nickels rose exponentially within the marketplace, recalibrating valuations and setting new standards for future sales. Driven by the excitement of bidding wars and the desire to own not just a coin but a piece of history, collectors willingly participated in auctions that showcased rare and valuable variants, with bids flying rapidly into the tens of millions. The unprecedented price tag of $132 million for a single example of a 2003 P nickel reflects not only the financial aspect of collecting but emphasizes the emotional connection and investment collectors have with their coins, which symbolize stories that transcend generations. The prospect of holding an item that contributed to the rich narrative of American history while simultaneously serving as a representation of human endeavor and ingenuity fosters an appreciation for these coins that goes beyond monetary value. Emblematic of the compelling stories woven into the fabric of our experience, the pursuit of the 2003 P nickel serves as a celebration of the unexpected paths that artifacts can take in life. Collectors recognize that to own such a coin is to be a steward of history itself, curating a collection that breathes life into the past and provides continuity through time, cementing connections to shared journeys and the exploration of humanity's relationship with currency. In every sense, these challenges and discoveries illuminate the essence of numismatics as a dynamic field that thrives on passion, commitment, and knowledge about both the coins and their stories. The tale of the 2003 P 5-cent nickel is a prime example of how singular events can transform into monumental conquests, leaving in their wake a trail of inspiration that evokes creativity, collaboration, and community amongst a wide array of individuals from different backgrounds and interests. As we delve into the intricate web of the numismatic world, it's essential to recognize the multifaceted nature of value and rarity and how intertwined these elements become in shaping the very fabric of our understanding of money, history, and culture. Through this lens, the 2003 P nickel symbolizes not just the allure of unexpected value but also the timeless allure of the human quest for connection and meaning, inviting anyone who appreciates history, both past and present, to remain vigilant in the search for the extraordinary in items once thought to be mundane. This remarkable 5-cent piece teaches us invaluable lessons about our perceptions of worth.